Okay, I think that's what this was. Double check. 70.5. Okay. So now you just get the pinion shaft to work. I didn't check the pinion. I had this on. Let's check the pinion drag bushing. That'd be the crank right here. Okay, that's good. It's not quite total free. Not quite 100% free, but it's pretty close. I like to see the crank come up on its own, just flywheel action, but it's not quite doing that. That's where the flywheel themselves, the weight of the flywheel will bring it up. See, it kind of comes up on this side by itself. This side doesn't quite do that. Not just free. End play is not free either, which tells you there's a drag on it. We definitely got drag on it. That should be nice and free, so it's not. So you could use a little bit more on that. Feels good this way, but we have drag on the pinion bush. Definitely more drag on this side, you can feel it. Alright, so that needs a little bit of help on that. Probably try honing the pinion snout a little bit too in my hone. Might help a little bit, or I can go in there with a reamer and knock the bushing out slightly bigger. I think I'd rather do the hone. It makes the surface finish smoother. The more you hone it, the smoother it gets. Alright. Trying to slip the cover up. Not working. Not enough mass for that cam to do it that way yet. Oh, that doesn't rotate now. Dumbass. Gotta rotate it by my hand. That's the pinion shaft drag right there. Looks pretty good, but it's definitely dragging on it. Well, I can't do the pinion snout. I got too much crap in here. I had to take the whole flywheel apart to do it that way, I guess, which could be done. Okay, I'm going to change out the shim. Let's make sure this is a 64 that I have in here. It is. Pull that out. We'll put the 70 back into it now. We'll get everything nice and free. It's allowing us to do that. We'll check that next. Okay. New pinion gear. a green. There's 6 different colors. This is the 3rd smallest one, so it's a medium small. Red was medium big. So this gives us a little more clearance on the teeth, which might help us. Probably gonna be tight on the shaft. Nope. No, it is not tight on the shaft. S&S gear, S&S shaft. We're not mixing any components right now. So I'll probably put some sleeve retainer Loctite on that to try to make it tight. So, makes it nice for checking stuff, but I'd rather have it tight. Okay. We're definitely leaving marks on our shaft here. Leaving oil marks, not marks. Alright. Have to work on that some more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. Oop. Rotate it around. Put that where it belongs. Where's our cam at? Oh, got a mess. Wrong mark. There we go. Okay, so there's our mark right there, and this mark over here is for the gear that I'm leaving off. So I don't need it. It's loose to the goose, so it doesn't hit anything. Okay. Nice wear mark on the outside, I don't know why. Nothing around to hit. Yeah, what caused that? Don't know. Could be hitting on the end of that. 7/8 from center line. Nope, nothing out there to hit on. It's a wear mark on the cam, but there's nothing to do it. Something must have got caught in there with the blown up motor, left the mark. Slipping down nice and easy. Once again, if it slips on easy, that usually means you got clearance on stuff. If you got to beat your cover on, and probably binding. Well, that one's pulling down about a quarter of a turn there. Usually it pulls down evenly. Not even an eighth of a turn, it's hard down. So we touch and then not even an eighth of a turn. Be tight. Still got a lot of inflate on our cam. Obviously the cam has no drag on it, so the gear is not tight. I can smooth the cam side to side, it ain't tight. Now I'm going to take the cam and go back and forth with the gear teeth. I'm listening for click click. I hear no click click. So that means it's good. Rotate it 90 degrees, see if it's loose still. Still slides. Hear that click click click? I'm just going like this with my finger. A little clearance right there. Rotate around some more. Very, very little click. Still loose. Barely hear it. Go around some more. A bit more clearance. Again. Takes 2 turns to go all around. So the cam is loose, so that's good. Clearance. And you do want to hear a little bit of clearance. Alright, that's good. So that pinion gear is even. It's not eccentric like the original one was. This one here is tight from here to here. And there's a chip right here on this too. It's been hit by something when the motor blew up. So this is probably a Taiwan Teddy gear, I'm guessing, but we don't know. Just genuine Harley gear was tight, so I'm assuming it's bigger diameter. I didn't measure it, so I don't know for sure. Okay, now, should be the same amount of clearance this way, because nothing's different. Just a little tight. Definitely tight right here. You can feel it get a little tighter. Not a lot of difference, but right here it starts getting tighter. It's that tight pinion shaft. You see it in the crank. Yeah, see it's hard to move the crank. There. Crank doesn't want to slide very easy, so it's the pinion shaft. Okay, so we got to work on the pinion gear shaft a little bit. Alright, let me get this apart, we'll be back.